Hi guys, it's Gigi. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking that this story is clickbait or it's fake or made up, but just like all of my story time videos, this is true. And yes, I had sex with a dog. Not even like a joke or anything, like just full-blown sex with a dog, a mutt, a puppy. So let's just get into it. So the story starts in Toronto. I was visiting family back home in Canada, and when I travel, sometimes I take my dogs with me and sometimes I don't. This time I was there for an extended amount of time and I was actually there working. I was visiting family but also working, so I was just like, you know what, it's gonna be too much commotion and just too much drama. So I gave them to one of my friends, and they were in California during all of this, so I did not have sex with my own dog or any of her puppies. Get real. So my best friend recently just got a new dog, so we decided to go to the dog park, and I'd never been to the dog park by my house in Canada before. I didn't even know it existed, so I was like, because we always had a big backyard for my dogs to run there, so I was like, oh my god, I'm so down, that's so fun, like what a cute little day. We'll get Starbucks, we'll like, you know, go and get your dog some exercise, and then maybe like go shopping or something, whatever. So we go to the dog park, we're walking around, there's a few other people there, and then in walks Mark. Let's call him Mark. Tall, dark, handsome, just like so cute. Obviously, I'm like, let's go talk to him, whatever. So we like walk up and we're like, oh, cute dog or whatever. And he's just like so beautiful up close. I was like, oh my god, this guy is like a dream. Am I on this like secret dating show? Like, what is going on? He does not fit in this picture right now. My friend and I are like talking to him, like kind of like full on interviewing him, like, so, how long have you had the dog? Where do you live? We haven't seen you around. Just being so shameless about it, like asking him so many questions to the point where he was like kind of cracking up about it because he was like, wow, like they're ridiculous. So he ends up asking me for my number, and I was like kind of gagging. I was like, oh my god, he's so cute, and like I was not expecting to meet anybody new in Toronto. I mean, I'm based in California now, so if I were to date somebody, it would be long distance, which I'm not really about, but given the right person, guy or girl, I would totally make it work. So obviously I said yes, like hello, I want my movie moment. Met my husband in a dog park. Oh, so cute, I could puke on myself. And it was like cold too, so we were like all like bundled up, like so cute. Oh, I die. This t-shirt's everything, by the way. Nightmare dressed like a daydream. That's me, honey. Watch out. So the next night comes and it's our date night. So I'm like getting ready, and I actually looked really cute the day before at the dog park. So I was like, girl, I can like not step it down now. I gotta like keep the same glam level or raise it up a notch. So you know how you feel that? Like someone already saw you looking good. You're like, damn it, I gotta look good again. Fuck. So I was wearing like a little dress with like thigh-high boots, so cute, with like a jacket over my shoulders, like just very like, didn't try, but still looking cute, right? Pulls up to my house in like such a cute car, by the way. I know that stuff doesn't matter, but like it impressed me. I was like, oh. And he was wearing like a collared shirt, and he smelled really nice, and it was just like so cute. So we're driving to that restaurant, and this is where things start to get a little weird. So I thought he was into me. Like I thought he was. But apparently he thought that the dog was mine and that it was my best friend's dog, but he thought the dog was mine. And I was like, do I just break it to this guy that it's my best friend's dog, or is he testing me? But I was going along with it because I didn't want to make it awkward, and I was like a little bit nervous. I was like, I don't want to like tell him he's wrong. That's like mean, you know what I mean? So anyways, he was like, so when'd you get the dog? I was like, last year. He's like, oh yeah, what's the dog's name again? I'm like, oh god, what the fuck is that dog's name? Oh, Janie, it's Janie. Janie, my dog. The one I love so much, the one that's mine. And then we passed that, and I was like, thank God. I'm not even at the restaurant yet and already dodged a bullet. But the dog talk didn't stop there. No, not even close. We talked about his dog and dogs in general, and his love for dogs and his charity work for dogs over the course of a 30-minute drive to dinner. Literally, I wanted to die. I love dogs. You guys know I love dogs so much, and I think it's amazing that he was like giving back and doing so much work for dogs. I mean, Mark, props to you, but it's a date. I thought maybe we would be talking about like us or you or me. Like, hello. We get to dinner, and from what I remember, it was like super cute. I mean, I had like a couple drinks, so I was like really into it and like flirting and like laughing and stuff, you know, like regular first date stuff, regular good first date stuff. So dinner ended and I was expecting to go home, but he was like, why don't you come over to my house and we could play with my dog? I was like, yeah, for sure. So this should have been my first clue. So I walk up, gorgeous house. I was like, oh my god, girl. And he lived there by himself, like full on bachelor. I was like, oh, okay, killing it. Where's your wife? Here, in this room. I walk in and I turn to the left, the living room, and I see the dog there going ham on one of his toys, humping the shit out of it, like going ham. Wasn't fazed by, you know, the garage door opening or the door opening, slamming in a different voice, and having a stranger in the house. Just was full on focused on fucking that little stuffed animal. Mark starts laughing. He's like, oh my God, there he goes again. He is so precious. Look at him go. Full, like going crazy, like biting the stuff, like rough sex. I was like, oh my God, but Mark was loving it. He goes, oh, the boy needs to have sex. I'm like, this is not normal. Like, I just entered a frat house with him and his best friend. That's a dog. So nothing else really crazy happened that night. I didn't sleep over or anything. Like, literally, I think we had like a glass of wine and then I went home. But it was the next time I entered that house that I had sex with little Frenchie. Yeah. The very next day, he did not wait to call me, which I thought was super cute. Bonus points for that one. I was at my house with my friend and I get a call from him. I was like, oh my God, it's him. I'm like so excited. So I put him on speakerphone. He was being so cute. He was like, I really had a great time with you yesterday. And like last night, I'm so happy you came over. Like you really are like special. And like just all this stuff, like just talking so sweet. I was like, oh my God. Then the cherry on top, he goes, and I love that you get along with my dog. And my friend didn't know any of our backstory, so she was like, oh my God, that's so cute. He's like into his dog. I'm like, girl, no. There are pictures lining the hall with his dog. There are toys everywhere. His dog was fucking in the living room and he was like laughing at it, like basically fist pounded the damn dog. I was like, no, girl, this is crazy and I have a bad feeling about this. Like I legitimately do. It's just like a love I've seen for a dog like no other. Like, was that his best friend? That like a wizard came along and transformed into a dog and that's why he treats him like this? Like I just didn't get it. So he ended up inviting me over to his house that night and I was like, yeah, I'll come, whatever. And he was like, yeah, my favorite show is on. I think it was like Game of Thrones or something like that. Or what's the other one? We didn't even end up watching the show. I was like, oh my God, I just got Netflix and chilled. So I pull up to his house. The dog greets me at the door. I give it like a little kiss on the cheek, obviously, because God only knows where that mouth has been, what Mark is doing with that dog. I'm sorry, Mark, if you're watching this. So yeah, I ended up spending the night that night, and in the back of my head I was thinking, Gigi, you have to be a good girl, no hooking up, no nothing bad, like still stay true to like your morals and stuff. You know, it's weird that you're sleeping over at a guy's house, like one of the first times you've met him, but just be a good girl. So I was like, yeah, okay, no sex, no nothing, no craziness. 5 minutes into us like cuddling and like kissing and being cute, the dog comes in the bed and goes right in between our heads. Like I was thinking if the dog, for God forbid, is gonna sleep in the bed with us, which is fine, Bella sleeps in the bed with me sometimes too, it would sleep at the bottom of the bed or to the side of the bed. Like it was a huge bed and the dog chose to sleep right in between him and I. And I was like, this is so awkward. So obviously I didn't say anything because I have manners. I'm not gonna be like, girl, can you get the dog off the bed? Like, I'm so not like that. I was just like giving him kind of looks like, that dog needs to be here, like for what reason? But the dog stayed there and we ended up falling asleep. So I am in a nice, comfortable silk sheet bed with 2 pillows stacked, sleeping like a princess. His arm around me, cuddling, just like loving this moment. Like, so comfy, needed sleep. That dog was snoring awfully loud. From what I remember, I start feeling something on my face and it feels wet. And you know when you're waking up from like a deep sleep, you're like disoriented and you're like, am I sleeping? Am I not? Am I dreaming? Am I like not dreaming? Like it was just one of those moments where I'm like, am I wet? Like, is my face wet? Is there something on my face? Like, what is going on right here on my face right now? It takes me a while to wake up and then my hearing kicks in and I hear and then this is when I fully remember. I feel the wetness going like around my mouth and my nose. Like it was just like all around here was like really wet. I was like, what is going on? And this is when I clearly remember. I was like, okay, is he like trying to make out with me or something? But I felt his arm around me this way. So I was like, there's no way he's going all the way around my face to try to make out with me. Like it just didn't add up. Like I could feel his whole body. I was like, this is not him that's doing this to me. Like who is this? And I'm like, oh my God, I open my eyes. I see the stomach of the dog right against my face. The dog was fucking my face. Straddling legs here, stomach here, dick in mouth. And saliva all in my hair, all in his face too. He didn't even fucking wake up. I was like, oh my God, I fucking screamed. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I pushed the dog off of me and I got a fucking glimpse of the little red lipstick. So gross. You know how when dogs get boners, it looks like a little red lip. So disgusting. I fucking hate telling this story. So gross reliving it. He's like literally like, oh my God, babe, don't worry about it. Are you okay? I'm like, I literally cannot with the situation. Like, I just woke up to a dog fucking my mouth. So I jump off the bed and I run to the bathroom, and lo and behold, hair ruined, just like wet all everywhere, wet at the back, water, like a clear water all over my mouth and shit, and I had kept my makeup on too, so I just literally looked awful. Before I thought twice, I locked the bathroom door, took all my clothes off, and showered. I didn't even remember that I was at someone else's house. I didn't even remember about the dog, nothing. All I wanted to do was be clean. So I like literally extensions in my hair, in the shower, full wet, washing all my makeup off, washing my face, everything. Then I got out, I composed myself, and I was like, Gigi, you have to leave. Like, this is too much. It's gotten to a point where I feel traumatized. So I walk outside the bathroom and I was like, please be sleeping, please be sleeping, please be sleeping, because I just want to leave. Like, I don't want to like talk to him or see that fucking dog, that rapist dog. So I open the bathroom door, and where is he? Sitting on the desk, and his back is turned. So I was like, oh, okay, like, was he like waiting up for me or whatever? He turns the chair and he has the dog and he's consoling the dog. And it was so awkward, you have no idea. I just stood there standing at him and the dog for like 5 seconds, didn't say anything. I was like, hey, so I think I'm gonna head out. He goes, really? It's the middle of the night. I was like, yeah. Is the dog okay? He was like, yeah, he's fine. I was thinking, oh my God, if I pushed the dog like too hard and it hurt itself, like I would never be able to forgive myself. But he was just holding the dog because, yeah, I guess the dog came on my face and had a hard night, honey, so needed some loving. Like, I can't. So he walks me downstairs, my hair is like damp and I don't look cute. I have no makeup on. Like, it was just like a what the fuck is my life kind of moment. Going from sleeping like Sleeping Beauty, having the best night's rest with this new guy that I like, to this. I was like, girl, my life is so unfair. He walks me outside to my car, I drive home, the entire drive home, I'm like, what did I just go through? And I woke up the next morning like, was that a dream? Like, literally, what the fuck happened last night? And I was totally expecting a text on my phone saying like, hey Gigi, sorry about last night, like, can I make it up to you? Or like, can we do something? Like, I hope like this doesn't affect how you think of, like, just like something. Nothing. Didn't text me. And we've never spoken since. So I'm thinking he either thinks I'm crazy because I just woke him up screaming because the dog was fucking me, or he just thinks that I don't like his dog, so he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. That was the story of when I had sex with a dog. I can't believe I just relived that entire thing. That's so crazy. I feel so disgusting. Really, I can't wait to see what you guys say down in the comments, and until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous.